Hello, my name is Benjamin Z. Miller. I am the managing director of a United Kingdom company, Alamo Mortgage Holdings. We're a company that can pay you a long-term passive income when you purchase our high-yield corporate income bonds. In this video, I'm going to explain how our program works and how it can be so beneficial to you. We've got a short presentation, but you can contact me by emailing me at ben.miller@alamomortgageholdings.co.uk, and I'd be happy to do a one-on-one presentation for you. So with our company, we sell a bond in the United Kingdom. Investors in the United Kingdom buy the bond, and then we purchase mortgage debt in the United States. We'll talk about why we do that and why it is so profitable and allows us to pay our bondholders such significant returns. But our process is very simple. We're set up for people that are a few years away from retirement. Maybe they're a dentist or a doctor. Maybe they are a C-level corporate executive, or perhaps they're just a wealthy person that's already retired that just wants more income. Whatever your situation, we can work with you. First, we determine your passive income goal. You let us know what you're trying to build to. You give us an idea on the time frame, if you're trying to reach that goal in 1 year, in 5 years, in 10 years, whatever it might be. And then we can work with you to develop a rate of investment on an annual investment program to get you to that goal. So it's a very, very nice program that we have. I'm going to do a very brief disclaimer, just one paragraph. As accredited investors, you will be aware that all investments carry some level of risk. This investment is only available to investors who are able to assess their own appetite for risk. Please read the risk statement within the investment memorandum before investing. So very good. Our bonds pay 8%. Once a year, we set the rate, and any bonds that you purchase this year, they pay 8%. You can do a term that's 3 years, 5 years, all the way up to 50 years. We offer a fixed income loan note. So that is how that works. Let's take the example of you want to reach £5,000 a month in income and you would like to have that long term. You could purchase our 50-year bond. You would do an initial investment of £750,000, and then you would earn £5,000 per month over time. And that is something that can be a good idea. Now, sometimes people ask, well, why are you not buying mortgage debt in the United Kingdom if you're a United Kingdom company? Well, that is an excellent question. And I have an answer that I want to show. I want to show you some information. I refer here to the long-term history of the British pound and US dollar. And what you see in this chart is that the British pound over the decades has lost a lot of buying power against the US dollar. The dollar has gotten stronger and the pound has gotten weaker. So if you have a portfolio that's primarily in British pounds and the vast majority of it is in British pounds, you're exposed to this. And a lot of smart investors, what they like to do is diversify their currency. And with Alamo Mortgage Holdings, we let you do that, because when you purchase a bond with our program, you can say, if you want the bond in pounds, we can pay in pounds. We can pay 8% in pounds. Or if you want the bond in US dollars, we can pay you in US dollars, 8%. We will convert it for you. We don't make anything on the conversion. We do it at the listed exchange rate. We don't charge you any fees for the conversion. It's a convenience. And if you're not sure which one you want to be denominated in, you can do half and half. We can work with you, whatever you'd like to do. Sometimes people say, well, you know, buying mortgages, that sounds like it could be profitable. And I can see if the pound's lost a lot, maybe it'd be a good idea to have some of my investments in dollars. If you're going to buy mortgage notes, you definitely should go through some training. I highly recommend Eddie Speed. He is in the United States and is very good for training. But if you don't have the time to learn the mortgage note buying business and a lot of the technical things that you need to know there, it's easier to just work with our company and purchase our high yield corporate income bond, because we've got a team that has the experience that does all of the work for you. So for example, let's imagine there's a property in Texas, and let's say the sales price is $120,000. Say that the mortgage debt is $100,000. we might purchase that mortgage at a discount. Maybe we would purchase it at $83,000. And that would get a 12% yield approximately on that sort of a deal, which allows us to pay our bondholders a very significant high passive income, far more than they can earn on UK gilts and other government bonds. Sometimes people will say to me, well, you know, why would I want to buy a bond if there's inflation? I know the government's printing a lot of money. Well, folks, listen, the entire history of civilization, the government has been printing a lot of money. It never stops. But it's important to have bonds and stocks, many experts like this. And if you have an account at Goldman Sachs or Merrill Lynch or Bank of America or any of these big banks, you will find that often they suggest things based on modern portfolio theory. Some of the ideas that came out of that. Well, I'm going to talk about Harry Markowitz, who was the founder of modern portfolio theory, and what he did with his own portfolio. So he created he won the Nobel Prize for economics in 1990 for his contributions to modern portfolio theory. But when it came to his own portfolio, he didn't even use all of that complicated stuff. He just would put half of his money in stocks and half of his money in bonds. If the stocks went up in value each year, he would sell stocks and he'd buy more bonds, or vice versa. If the stocks went down in value, he would sell and buy. So it was something where he could balance the portfolio. Why do we do Texas? Why not all over the United States? Well, our team has expertise in Texas, and we want to focus so we can do the best job for our bondholders. And Texas is a state that's winning. It's one where we know the rules in Texas. We've got a great team in Texas, and we know the assets that are there. So we can deliver better results compared to trying to do all 50 states where everything's a little bit different. But definitely an advantage for you. What are the benefits? You can get passive income, huge benefit. We take care of the diversification for you. You don't have to do any of that. We don't charge you any fees. Sometimes people brag about their low cost index fund. Well, folks, listen, low cost is great. No fees, in my view, is even better. So we offer the ability to pay to whatever account you want. I'm not going to go through the entire team in this presentation, but we've got a great team. You can see our team on our website, www.alamomortgageholdings.co.uk. But we have a very experienced team that is working for you, that can get you the best possible results. Why buy the notes? If you want an above average passive income. How long term is the note? 3 years, 5 years, all the way up to 50 years. Can you put it in your SIP, your self-invested personal pension? I see no reason that you can't, but it's ultimately up to your SIP provider. Is it a regulated product? No, we are not a regulated product. And that is part of the reason that we can pay so much on our bonds. We haven't had to go through that additional expense of regulation. At some point, we may do that, but right now, our bondholders would prefer to get the higher returns. Who can invest? Accredited investor, sophisticated investor, institutional investor, come one, come all. And tax, we pay all the money to you. We don't take anything out for taxes. Can I get the money early? No, you need to hold it for the term of the bond. How can I get more information? It's so easy. Just email me, ben.miller@alamomortgageholdings.co.uk. I hope that helps, and I wish you good luck with your investing.